Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Here we go again. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for those of you who commented on our community. Thank you very much. Thank you all for your questions. This month we are celebrating our 16th anniversary. Yay! That's too long, huh? I'm gonna keep him for another year. Thank you again for those questions. We are going to answer some of them. We are going to start with Mamang Michael Shukran's question. His first question was, how did you meet each other and how did you accept each other's kids? So, Mamang, just to make it clear, I don't have kids on my own. Dan has a daughter. She is in Texas right now. But I don't have. We adopted Iris together, so I don't have kid on my own. But how did we meet each other? So we met each other through a friend. My friend and his best friend, they were dating at that time. Do you want to tell them the story?
So I just it was only like what 2 days into Japan when I first moved there. I think it was only a couple of days. My friend Jody told me, hey, let's go meet up with my friend and her girlfriend. And it's like at the time I just got through a divorce, like a little over a year and a half or so. So I wasn't looking for anybody. So I was like, I'm not looking for anybody right now. And he said, well, let's go. You never know. You might. Because I don't really like blind dates. She might be ugly. Or not my type. So I said, oh, what the hell, Then we set it up, and then we went to Hachioji, is one of the cities in Japan. It was a train. We met them at the train station. So I met my friend's girlfriend at the time, dating friend, whatever. We were at the station with her friend, waiting for my wife. So she finally came, and so her friend said, hey, there's my friend. So it's funny, there's this girl that came out right out of the train, and there was this not so very attractive girl. She said, there's my friend. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, there you go, blind dates again. And then I said, you sure that one right there? And she's like, no, not that one, the one behind her. And then when I saw my wife, I was like, wow. She was gorgeous. She's still gorgeous. She's beautiful. But at the time I was like almost love at first sight, or I was very attracted to her. I was like, wow. And she immediately came up to me and started rapping in Tagalog.
Rapping in Tagalog.
So she's speaking to me in Tagalog, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't speak Tagalog. And then she's like, oh, I thought you're Filipino. I was like, no, I get that all the time, even from Chamorros. Even my own people think I'm Filipino. But so yeah, we hit it off right then and there, and just like every guy, they have to check the goods, right? They have to see, not just the face, but check out the rest of the package. So, it was a bonus. She was nice and slender, very beautiful and attractive. And then when she passed me, I checked out the goods in the back, and it's like, wow, I was like, wow.
And then I caught him.
And then she caught me looking there, and I was like, oh man, I was so embarrassed. But she just, instead of giving me a bad look, she kind of smiled at me. And then I knew it was like, oh, I didn't mess it up yet. So that's how we met. We had some lunch together, and
I'm sorry, I don't understand kind of look. And I said, oh, sorry, you don't understand Tagalog? And then he said no. And he said no. And I said, oh, okay, sorry. And then I started talking to him in English.
And that was another reason that attracted me to her too, was she spoke English like very clear. So that was a bonus.
And then he told me, he goes, oh, you were born and raised in the Philippines? I said yes. And then he goes, why you speak so good? Why you speak English? I said, oh, duh, we speak English in the Philippines. and then I asked him, where are you from, right? And then he goes, I'm from Guam. And I said, where's Guam? I thought, I'm sorry, I thought you're Filipino, right? And then he goes, no, I'm Chamorro. I said, what? Tomorrow? He goes, no, not tomorrow, it's Chamorro. I said, okay, whatever. But so we hit it off, and then we had early dinner, late lunch. So after that we had coffee, and then we're just talking, and you know, like, I found out that he just got divorced a year ago before he moved to Japan. And so we're just talking and make me laugh and make everybody laugh. But at the same time, I told my friend before I even agreed that we're going to meet each other. I told her that I'm not looking for a boyfriend or whatever, because at that time, guys, I already have a plan to go back to the Philippines, and I have a plan to go back to the Philippines for good. I don't have any more stuff with me, right, babe? I already shipped my stuff, you know, like important stuff. I already sent everything back home. I only what do you call this?
She only had a VCR.
Yeah, I in my apartment I have a bed, you know, like the stuff that I need. I have a bed, I have a VCR, and I have
For those of you that don't know what a VCR, that's the video cassette recorder.
Oh my gosh. And then so I have those necessities, right? I have like a set of plates, whatnot. So yeah, and then everything changed since then, and you know, like, he's very persistent.
I knew I had her because going back to where we met. So after we met, I think we hit it off. I walked her to the train station, and then we were at the. I remember this clear as day, very vividly. That we were at the crosswalk going to the next station where I was going to drop her off, and we were waiting. And then I stood there and I said, "Is it okay if I hold your hand?" Do you remember that? And then she looked
No,
at me.
you did not ask permission.
Yes, I did.
You just
no,
did.
I did. I said, "Is it okay if I hold your hand?" And then you said, "It's yeah, sure."
I don't remember you asking questions.
You don't remember? I remember that. We were right at the light, and we were waiting to cross, and I was like, "Is it okay if I hold your hand?" And you're like, "Sure."
I don't remember that.
Then we held hands, and then I walked you through the train station. And that's it. That's when I knew I got you.
But anyway, so I told my friend that I'm not looking for a boyfriend or whatever. I'm just gonna meet this guy just one time. But then when I met him, he's fun, and he's clean. He's clean because I say that because while we're talking, I also check his ears. I check him out.
Me out.
I'm checking him out, not to have him as a boyfriend, you know. I check him out just to see if, you know, what kind of guy is this, you know. First thing I noticed, he has a very nice clean cut because he was in the military, so of course. And then nice clean cut, and then his nails are super short. His nails are super clean and super short, right? I said, okay, so that's a plus. And then while I was like talking to him, I'm kind of like checking his ears. Oh, really clean, no earwax, no hair sticking out. And then so I said, okay, that's good.
She's checking if I had nose hairs.
And then sometimes from time to time I pretend that I don't hear him, so I kind of like lean like this and like you know, ask him what's that, so I can smell if he has body odor, or if he has like BO, or if he has like bad breath, right? You gotta check if the guy has BO or bad breath, guys. I hate BO and bad breath. So from time to time I kind of like lean like this, and you know, just to smell if he has bad breath or BO. And I did not smell anything. He smells so good, and he smells so fresh, like he just got out of
Actually,
shower.
I was doing the same too, and I got closer. I was seeing if she had bad breath as well.
Yeah, so
I was looking at her teeth.
So later on we found out that we're doing the same thing. Like he's checking out my teeth, if I have like, you know, like some black buildup, or if I don't floss my teeth or something like that. So yeah, so I said, oh, he's clean, he's okay, like he's okay looking, right? But I'm really attracted to him because of his like super neat haircut, and like he's clean. So, and then before the end of the night, he gave me his phone number and he asked mine. I felt sorry for him, guys. I didn't want to give up.
Felt sorry for me.
I didn't want to give out my phone number, but I felt sorry for him. Right? I gave you my phone number.
You didn't feel sorry. If you felt sorry,
No, I did.
Whatever.
So I gave him my phone number, and then he's calling me, guys. He's calling me every day. Like early in the morning, he calls me and he goes, "Hi, babe." Oh, hi, babe.
I didn't say babe.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say babe.
No, I'm just kidding. He's like, "Hey, Riza, good morning. I'm just letting you know I'm going to work, and I just want to say hi." And then in the afternoon he calls me and he goes, "Oh, did you eat lunch? What's your lunch? I'm having my lunch, blah blah." And then after work he's like calling me, "I just got off work. How's your work? How's your day going?" And you know, stuff like that. So a week after, he asked me if we can go on a date. So I said sure. And then we met at the train station again. And then he said, "Is it okay if I leave my backpack in your apartment?" So he tricked me, right? And then that's a trick question. So he asked me if it's okay to put his backpack in my apartment, so we can go on a date. And then so I said, sure, okay, so you're not bringing your backpack with us. It's a big old backpack, right? And then so we went back to my apartment, and of course I'm gonna offer him drink, right? Like I'm gonna drink, and then so we talk a little bit, and then so he had this bright idea, and then he said, well, why don't you just make something, so you know, like we don't, right? Did
make
say,
me dinner.
Yeah, why don't, I don't know if it's a test or something, you know, to find out that I know how to cook or not. So so I said sure, I have chicken, I have vegetables. So I made him dinner. So we end up staying in my apartment. We didn't go on a date. Are you being cheap that day? I never asked.
And that was the
I cooked him dinner. I cooked him chicken caldereta. And then so he loved it, right? He never had that dish before. So he loved my cooking. And then that's the beginning of our relationship. And then so
then one thing led to another, you know.
Yeah.
We won't go into great detail, but yes.
And then so you know what happened next, right? So we had wine, we had dinner, we had wine, and you know what happened next.
Magic happened.
The magic happened. But that's something I never done before, guys, okay? Don't judge me, okay? But
hey, give me a little bit of credit. I was good at, you know, I was good. Seduction.
That's true when you know, meet that right guy, that's someone, there's a spark, right? And then 16 years later, here we are, we're still together.
Yeah, made the magic happen.
And then later on in our relationship, after like couple of weeks or maybe couple of months, I don't exactly remember, but so he brought up that
I have a daughter.
he has a daughter, and then so I said, that's your past, you know, that's your daughter before we even met, so I don't care.
So yeah, she accepted my daughter. She said, you know, treat her like mine. So
Yeah.
that's when I knew she was a keeper.
I said I would love to meet her, and I will, you know, like treat her like mine. Couple of months later, he asked me if I want to move in with him, and then so I said yes. So that's when my plan changed. So I end up not going home, and I moved in with him, and then we started, you know, our life together. And
Yeah, we hung out. We tried each other out for a couple of years.
yeah, so
See what it's like before we got married. I wasn't ready.
yeah, so we're both not ready. He wasn't ready. He just got into a divorce a year before we met, and I wasn't ready to jump in a serious relationship either. I mean, not into marriage. So I wanna make sure that he's the one.
So fast forward,
Yeah.
you know, we got married, and then we decided to adopt Iris.
Yes.
So, you know, that was both our choice. We wanted a better life for her, and you know, I accepted her as my daughter. She was a little bit older. She was what, 13?
She was 12 when we started the
Yes.
process.
But, you know, I accept her as my daughter, and you know, even though she's family, I still, even though that's her niece, she's, when we adopted her, we both accepted her as our daughter. Hopefully we did a great job.
Yeah, so we started a process when she was 12, and then I mentioned it in my old vlog, on my previous vlog, and then by the time she turned 14, she's already living with us in Japan, and he's like, really, he accepted Iris like his own, and at that time, Leanne, his own daughter, she's in California at that time, right? So, and then, yeah, and then,
So that I hope that answers your question.
yeah, that's the start of our relationship. And we are going to answer one more question from Love and Life Vlog. Sino sa inyo ang madalas mag-adjust?
Okay, translate it in English.
Tintin! Hello, shout out Tintin! So, Love and Life's Vlog's question was, who's the first one to give in? I think it depends on the situation, right?
It mostly depends on the situation. I'm the one mostly kind of gives in to her because it's her temper. Sometimes it's not even worth arguing about anymore. It kind of takes away the fire, because she gets all
Excited.
Excited and angry. So I'm like, I'm the one with. I think I'm the one with the most patience in this relationship.
True, I think Don is the one who's always giving in, or like siya yung laging nag-a-adjust, I think.
And then I compromise a lot of what I believe so that I can let her, you know, not say win, but you know, happy life or happy wife is happy life, right? So sometimes you just gotta say, well, whatever.
Happy wife, happy life.
So, but yes, I give in a lot because I know her very well. I know she won't stop if I keep arguing with her. She'll keep firing back. It's like she has to have the last word.
I don't back down.
She don't back down. She gets all high blood pressure. It's genetics.
But hey guys, that's in the beginning of a relationship, okay? I kind of like mellow down now.
She's mellowed down a lot.
I mellowed down a lot. Now that I'm older, I don't have energy for that. Like before, I get really excited, like my temper, oh my gosh. So to answer your question, Love and Life, Tintin, make a shout out Tintin. Don is the one nang laging nag-a-adjust. So this question is from Mariel. Shout out Mariel. What is your most memorable LQ?
LQ. I'm not sure what LQ is.
Love quarrel.
Love quarrel. Oh, geez, for me, that's easy. We have many love quarrels, right? But you know, there's ones that really stand out. There's this one time for me, we were in Japan. We went out to the bar.
That's mine too.
Somebody wanted to drink or take shots of tequila because somebody loves tequila. Back then, I don't think she likes alcohol anymore. But back then she had this. We went and did tequila shots. It's like, yeah, let's do tequila. Right? And I don't know what I did after several shots. She just looks at me and then she's pissed off at me.
You don't know what you did? No, let me remind you what you did. You went out of the bar and then I was like, where is he? Why is he not coming back? So I went out and I saw him talking to a girl, and that's what happened.
And it was just really nothing like I was checking out the girl or anything.
Oh yes, you are, I think.
No. It was those girls that were in the side of the road trying to get me into the bar. So she was drunk. She didn't see the full story, and then she just bursted on me. Right? I mean, she waited for me to get inside. So here I'm sitting down. I say, hey, let's do another shot. And then she just goes, I saw what you did, blah, 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 blah. And she just like, just straight up went psycho with me in like a few seconds. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on? So, you know, I tried to tell her what it was, and she wouldn't listen to reason. Of course, when you're drunk, you know, especially with tequila is like the devil. It tells you all these things and makes you do crazy things. So then she burst out the door, and I'm like trying to find her. I had to. She started to walk home, and home was about
15 minutes away.
No, about 2 miles away.
It's not that long.
Yeah, it's about 2 miles. But she's all.
And guys, in Japan, it's super safe. Okay,
Yeah.
you can walk home without.
But I was worried about her. It's like, what
Nobody
the
bothered.
hell did I do? So I'm trying to find her. Then I finally found her in the road, and she's almost home. But I kept trying to get her into the car, but she's like hitting my car. I was like, what the? She got all crazy at me. Started hitting my car, and like I said, get in, and you know we can talk about this. You know, I'm trying to be all nice, but she's all, you know, screaming and cussing the store. And then when I thought it was over, we were at the house, and then she wants to beat me up. She just straight out just started hitting on me. It's like whoa, domestic abuse, right? It's like, you know, I lost my buzz then. I mean, I don't think I had a buzz anymore.
Like we had so much fights in the beginning of our relationships, guys.
But you know, I've never hit a woman, right? So what I did was I just grabbed her. I just grabbed her and held her tight, and she kept struggling real hard. And then she got tired. She's like, I give up.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. I quit.
Because he was in the military, so he's super fit. He's, you know, like buff at that time. Like he's really buff. Like Randy Mac turbocharged buff. Like he's like that. Okay. Shout out Randy Mac. If you guys know who Randy Mac is, he's buff and he's like super muscles, right? Like big muscles. He's like that. So
So yeah, she gave up.
yeah, I gave up. I'm like, I can't breathe. Let go of me.
I was like, are you sure? Are you gonna stop hitting on me?
I was like so pissed. I was like, let me
She's
go.
like, after that, she just went to sleep. And then the next day, she was like, oh babe, I love you.
Whoa, really? I was still mad the next day.
I know, but we made up pretty quick.
Yeah, the only thing about Don and I, we can't stay mad at each other for a long time. Like he really knows how to make me laugh, and like we can't stay mad at each other for a long time. I think that's
She tries,
what
but
it is.
I could tell she's trying hard to like resist me.
Yeah, you know us girls like right, we're like pakipot, right? We want the husband or our boyfriend to, you know, like chase us, right? but I can't hide it either. So it shows in my face. So like after a few minutes we're okay. So but anyway, so we answered 3 questions, guys, today. We're gonna try to answer some other time. We will be answering all your questions about our marriage and how our relationship like in the beginning and all. So again, thank you guys for sending those questions. Comment down below if you have any follow-up questions. And guys, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I really appreciate you all. Guys, bye. Bye, babe.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you again for those questions. We love you.
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you too.